So I wasn't gonna stream today, but everyone's busy. I got back early, and I felt like doing some streams. So welcome back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. So it's only been 2 days since we last played Rescue Team, because our last stream was on Tuesday. It is currently Thursday, and some things have changed. I'm now level 25. PK is 23. I have 7 pages worth of allies. PK has the rare quality moving up, which increases move experience. And my stats have gone through the goddamn roof. So, and more, also notably, I'm now a gold team. What the fuck happened? I ran a lot of dungeons. Hence why this stream is actually happening today. I am so done with these dungeons. I want new dungeons. So we're gonna quickly check the board. I don't think I checked it this visit, did I? No, I haven't. I'm gonna see if there's anything interesting. Also, because I've reached gold, we now have the Mr. Mime Jr. statue. I have encountered Mime Jr. I'm so sad. I had it on my team, but I didn't have the camp. I do now. Oh, that's the only thing to talk about before I set out. Camps. I have a few more camps. Yeah, I picked up a lot between streams. I see, I filled out this entire page. I don't have all the most expensive ones yet. I actually even bought one of the aged chambers. Okay, I'm gonna bring all my money, but I'm going to also grab some other stuff really quick. So for achieving the gold rank, they also gave me a free pair of X-ray specs. X-ray specs are completely worthless right now because we have them naturally during the main story. But, they are going to be very helpful later in the game. I've also got a stockpile of empowerment seeds, and as you can see, the design, it is shaped like the Mega Evolution symbol. Because, well, like I said, they allow you to Mega Evolve. Okay, I'm going to bring a Wigglytuff orb, a bank orb, and one of my storage orbs. The storage orb will allow me to access the Kangaskhan bank in the dungeon. The bank orb allows me to, as we saw, access my funds. That's mostly so I can dump my funds before things get serious. Without further ado, let's head into the Silent Castle. Oh. Amazing monster. Oh, come on! I'm perfectly fine. Nah. Really? Any hints as to what this monster is? Yeah, it can't be anything too bad. 10th floor. So, you can see immediately why I took... So, yeah, okay, going on top. Experience... There's a EXP share naturally in this game. So, even if they're not on missions, your team will level up. This is very useful for Pokemon like, say, Beldum. Because Beldum only gets one move. It does not learn any moves. It cannot learn any by TM. It's really bad, but its evolution makes it worth it. Kind of like Magikarp, but not as bad. Because the only move that it learns is... why am I drawing a blank? The only move that it learns is... it's not too important, but I will pick up the Gravel Rock. I will finish this sentence. The only move that it learns is, I believe, Takedown, and it is a move that hits with Recoil. Another Teddy Ursa, meaning that's going to be a normal type. But yeah, the reason I'm bringing Teddy Ursa is Teddy Ursa has the ability pick up, so every time I enter a floor, there's a chance I'll get a random item. I'll pick up another Wigglytuff orb, and everything else I'm pretty well stocked on. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, no. Because I know... Ooh, and it has small stomach. The reason I'm happy is because of the fact, Dustox... I know for a fact that, I have the, camp for Dustox because of the fact... I have its other... I have the Cocoon form. Oh shit, it's the most powerful Pokemon known to man. It's Farfetch'd. Before Farfetch'd could evolve. I swear, evolving Farfetch'd is annoying in Sword and Shield. Because it's, I believe you have to land 3 crits. You wanna come up? Come on, dog. Come on. Come on, you got this. Come on, you got this. Come on. Or not. Hold on a second. Come on up. There you go. Wasn't rotating the chair far enough for him. Is that all you want? You just want to sit on my lap? You're a good dog. Ooh. Ooh, I really hope... I don't know if I have your, thing. I don't remember if I have that, if I have a Cacturn's Camp. Give you an apple. You got Blast Control, which will help with explosions. And, wait, no, did I have it? Shit, I didn't check. Yep, okay, I got both. Yeah, to be honest, I'm actually... I think I'm pretty over-leveled for this dungeon. I mean, we're level 25 already. Almost my two main characters are already in their level 20s. And I found a lot of stat boosting items. To go a step further, not only did I find a bunch of stat boosting items, but I also found oh, nice. Why am I trying to blank here? I also really upgraded my moves. Now you can see everything, all of my moves, with the exception of Bite, are level 3. The only thing that would have been really nice, and it's just something I can't do before this boss, I would have really liked to be able to evolve PK, but mostly because of the fact having that dual water ground would really help PK for this next boss fight. There you go. Oh, crap, that is actually really nice. That one really would save all my inventory space because I wouldn't have to carry all the berries to cure status effects. Yeah, the other thing I've been doing in the dungeon runs I've been doing off stream is I've gone strong enough that I can defeat the strong foes in Oddity Cave and Sinister Woods. So I've been just defeating them because if you've managed to... Oh, the floor is diffused. That means there will be no... if any bomb traps are hit, they will fail to activate. I also believe no one can use the move Explosion or Self-Destruct. Actually, I believe Self-Destruct was renamed to Explosion, wasn't it? I don't know. Either way, no one could blow themselves up on the floor. I think we've talked about that effect before. There we go. Make sure he's awake. Holy hell, this has just been a stacked run already. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd rather actually not have the Poliwag right now because of the fact... if you're a water type... Okay. So there's a little bit of a thing, depending on your initial type, will determine how hard the first boss of any Pokemon game is. For example... Brock in Gen 1, if you had a Charmander, is a little bit harder. Not too hard, to be honest, if you know what you're doing. But, I mean, unlike Gen 4, where it does not matter what starter you chose, as long as you put in the work with Chimchar, that first gym is a joke because of the fact that you can get Chimchar's second form, which is firefighting. But in this game, the same thing reigns true, where the difficulty of this, because this is the area of the first major boss, and the difficulty all depends on what your team consists of, like your main team. If you started as a water type, you are going to have a little bit more of a rougher experience than those starting as honestly any other type. Because this doesn't have a thing like, you know, oh, if you choose this type, you'll have a little bit more of an advantage. To be honest, none of them will give you an advantage because of the fact we had a normal type. Actually, no, we could choose a Cubone. So no, actually, Cubone would have the easiest time in this first boss. And Cubone, if I remember correctly, could have Boomerang by now, and that move is really good. I'm kind of going neutral with all of the bosses in this game because of the fact I'm a normal type. None of the bosses during the main story really deal fighting damage. And fighting, to be honest, fighting ghosts are really the only things I need to worry about. And even then, I don't need to worry about ghosts anymore because I have Bite and I have Shadow Ball. I would like to get the Trapinch. Just because, if I remember correctly, Trapinch is a bit of a funny story as a Pokemon because of the fact that, so, Trapinch at its, base form of Trapinch has a higher attack stat than its evolved form, but then it goes back to its original attack stat in its final form, which is Flygon. I'll take you, but if the party, okay, if the party fills up, the Paris, and I get another new party member, Paris is gonna be the first one to go. Because I already have one. And I have better Pokemon that have the small stomach ability. Up, it's boss time. Yep. Welcome, Zapdos. One of the 3 legendary birds. The embodiment of lightning. Oh no, okay, no, I thought we fought Zapdos here. Now we fight Zapdos at the top of Mount Thunder, my fault. Well, still, yeah, so Silent Chasm is honestly it's a prep. For fucking Zapdos! I thought we fought Zapdos in the Silent Chasm. I didn't realize it was Mount Thunder. Like, I legitimately thought Mount Thunder was for the second encounter with Zapdos. Because, word of warning right now, it is impossible to recruit any of the, legendaries you will encounter during the main story. You're going to encounter many of them, but if you want to recruit them, you won't be able to until post-game. Alright, Alexam, I'm the same rank as you! We're the same rank as you! I can take down Zapdos. I'm not scared of Zapdos. Ignore the fact that I know its stats. Well, we're gonna go right now. Again, I am really over-leveled. And if I'm ever under-leveled, I have a bunch of tickets for the dojo. But, as per usual, I'm gonna quickly dip into the market just to see if anything interesting has come through. I've been checking a lot of the TMs. I managed to get a couple TMs to prep for when Evolution comes unlocked. Because I've already said I'm thinking of going to be evolving my Eevee into Glaceon. So I wanted to make sure I had some good Ice-type moves set aside. And one of which was I wanted another copy of, why am I drawing a blank? Oh yeah, Blizzard. Which I do have. Okay, well actually, no, before I go, it'd be a good idea to dump some of my items. I do not need this many max ethers. I'm gonna leave the orange berries. I'm gonna bring the cherries just because of the fact I know it's gonna be rough in terms of electric moves. So paralysis is a very real threat in this dungeon, and poor PK is could possibly go down a lot due to his weakness to electricity. Let's go. Welcome to the first floor of Mount Thunder. And we got another tiny reviver seed. I'm gonna pick some fights early on just so I can see if I can recruit some more team members. This music makes me think of Metroid. You're just pure grass. No, I'm thinking of your evolution. Your evolution, the evolution is Grass Dark. I'll take you with me because having more Pokemon on my team will increase my odds of success and also increase my odds of recruiting more members. Because remember, I have squad up. So the larger the party gets, the higher my recruit chance. Text. Yeah, I believe. Sorry, it was just people making sure dogs are okay. Yeah, I believe I'd like to say this is a 13th floor dungeon. I gave Teddy Ursa a Joy Ribbon, which will allow Teddy Ursa to get experience just by walking. I did this to help easily Teddy Ursa's level catch up. If I remember, like, I don't remember any of the dungeons this early being crazy, in terms of floor number. Actually, if anything, if I remember correctly, some of the dungeons had their floor numbers reduced. Because I've said it before, and I'll reiterate this. This game is a lot easier than its original DS and Game Boy counterparts, and it's not a bad thing because those games are honestly pretty brutal. There's one legendary. Actually, if I remember correctly, one of the dungeons in post-game was in the original. You had no guarantee of being. Okay, dog. Wow, stop pushing me around. Come on up. Come on. Are you gonna actually stay this time? Lay down. Lay. Put your butt down. Good boy. But no. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So one of the dungeon's bosses is a legendary Pokemon. In this version, if you defeat it, you have a guaranteed recruitment chance. You will recruit this Pokemon. In the original, you didn't. In the original, it had a negative chance. You needed a bunch of items and abilities boosting your recruitment rate before you could even start to break even. And even then, you had to still get lucky and actually get the Pokemon. Someone outside. I should grab some more apples. If I remember correctly, in the original, Mount Thunder was so large, there was a checkpoint in the middle. Though I might be getting it mixed up with one of the other dungeons. Because there's a couple dungeons in the original that do have checkpoints that I think were actually removed in this version. But that was also because the dungeons were made shorter. Let's see, I'm gonna drop... I'll drop Nidoran right now. I actually probably should have dropped one of the Cacti because of the fact that they are grass type and Zapdos is Flying Thunder. Okay, we're almost there. I'm not waking this Tauros up. I just don't have the apples to give out. Oh, fuck. I am... Fucking hell. I'm getting some really good Pokemon. You're flying normal, right? So, because Pidgeotto is flying normal, my Shadow Ball won't work. I might actually have to use the storage orb before we get out of here. Oh shit, a zinc! Can I use that in here? Or... yeah, I just don't have the supplies. Yeah, I kind of figured that was how things were going to go over there. I'm not going to stick on the floor where I have a burn for too long. We're almost there. Okay, there is still a checkpoint. Game make me a liar. But yeah, the checkpoint here only lets you put items away. So any rare items you picked up that you don't want to lose, dump them. I'm gonna withdraw some of my mountains of apples. You may notice that when I was going through, I also have like 11 accuracy drinks. I'm saving those because here's my mindset. I could use them on PK's Blizzard, but since I've decided I'm gonna be going for Glaceon and I'll have access to Blizzard, that will allow me to switch out PKs for a more versatile moveset. Let's see here. Eye drop, which cures that. Nah, nothing really of interest. If you have the, I believe it is the, is it the sales pitch? I think it is. Yeah, I think it's either sales pitch or bargain rare quality. You can earn a lot of money by selling Kecleon your spare, well, not your spare, but your gold scarves in dungeons. But the only thing is, it's not really reliable. Ow. Because the reason it's not reliable is because of the fact there's nowhere that's guaranteed to spawn Kecleon at a Kecleon shop, and to be honest, it's just not worth the hassle, especially if you're strapped for cash at a lot of points. I'm actually kind of hoping I don't recruit another Pokemon because the team's at max. That's actually why I'm kind of just, if I see stairs, I go for it instead of going around and collecting all the items, fighting everyone. I'm over leveled already. Especially because in this game, level is not as nearly important as actual core stats, because of the fact that you can find Normally in Pokemon, you have an upper limit for how many times you can use things like zinc and the other vitamins because they are tied to the, I think it's the EV stat, or the effort value. But because of the fact that I already have you, nah, you're not coming with. But because this game doesn't have that, there's no upper cap. You're just allowed to chug as many vitamins as you want. Well, there's an upper limit, but it's the same for everyone. Still don't get me wrong, leveling up is so important because that's a full stat increase across the board, but you can get really powerful really fast this game if you know what you're doing. And here we go! Welcome to Fighting Zapdos. Zapdos has pressure, so anytime anyone uses a move, instead of using one power point, they're going to use two. Ah, shit. Yeah! Good. To be honest, Zapdos is much more intimidating because of the fact that it's fucking Zapdos. But if you upgrade you've been keeping up on items, you did a lot of rescue jobs beforehand, you'll be fine. So that's the hint that there will be a rematch with Zapdos. If you beat Zapdos at his full power, you'll be able to recruit. But that won't be till much, much later. Oh shit, you know. Aww. Alexam knows something. Yeah, pretty much everyone we got in that run is coming with us permanently. Because they're not in any of my camps, and a lot of them had rare qualities. You work so hard for others. Nah, I'm gonna hold off on all those, and I'm gonna actually go over... I think I'm gonna save up and buy more rescue camps. I'm gonna actually finish buying out the cheap rescue camps right now. As per usual, before I head out, also, I'm going to stop by and just see if anything interesting is on the board in terms of rewards. I got plenty of Wigglytuff orbs right now, so I'm good. Citrus berry, a rainbow gummy, an accuracy drink. I kind of thought the Great Canyon was actually later in the game. Wait, does this start? If this starts to what I think it does, then we might actually go long. Well, granted, we started early, so I've got plenty of time to play tonight. Cause tomorrow's gonna be a busy day for me, but with it being Black Friday. So I'm actually going to try to go to sleep early. I will say, one other thing I've been talking about, kind of dancing around what my next project is going to be after, well, after Castlevania, because I've been thinking of doing the Gen 4 remakes, but I think instead of the Gen 4 remakes, I think I will play Stalker. Well, specifically Stalker 2. So we'll play Stalker 2, and then I'll do the Gen 4 remakes maybe after Mystery Dungeon. Actually, give me a second. If I pull up my gallery, I actually have some stuff from the runs that I would like to show. Let's see. There we go. So this is a spawn pattern I had earlier today when I was doing my grinding. And then the stairs is completely surrounded by water. So thing is with water, if you have water type Pokemon like Mudkip, they can walk through water tiles. But here you just walk at an angle and you're fine. Was it here? Yeah. I also had, because occasionally the strong foes, we mentioned it before, I believe, but they could be shiny Pokemon. They only appear as the strong foes, but that's what a shiny Pokemon looks like. I'm so annoyed it appeared because of the fact you cannot recruit strong foes at this point in the game. A lot of fully evolved Pokemon here. It's kind of crazy how many fully evolved Pokemon are in these dungeons when you cannot fully evolve until after the game is beaten. Gust Trap will blow you to a wall, and if you... Well, it blows you a couple tiles, and if you hit a wall or an enemy or something, or an ally, damage will be dealt. If you hit an ally, damage will be dealt to both you and your ally. If you hit an enemy, same thing. This is what I think it is, though. I don't believe this is the start of the Fugitive Bar. Is it? Okay, it is. Okay. So, word of warning. If you are not prepared to lose access to Pokemon Square for a good while, don't come here, because, I thought this was later in the game. I didn't realize this happens this early. But Yeah, so after this, we're actually going to be pulled away from Pokemon Square for a while. You won't be able to access the dojo, or I believe you also won't be able to use, pick up new mystery, new rescue jobs, I think. I don't remember if you could do any of the ones you got, like, because, we don't go back to town for a while. I'm gonna try to get that done today. I just did not realize this was this early. If I remember correctly, it's like 3 dungeons that we're gonna have to clear before we can access the square again. Yeah, I'll actually replace Tackle with Rock Throw. Just because of the fact, it wouldn't hurt to have some extra type coverage on the party. This is floor 8. I believe this is a 12th floor dungeon, if I remember correctly. Keep in mind, as we just established, my memory of this game gets a little shoddy. I remember events, I just don't remember when they happen. Kind of sad after, like, how much of a crazy recruitment drive we had in the last dungeon. We're not getting much this run. I'm not gonna bother restoring it, or even eating the apple, just because there isn't much left in this dungeon, as long as I'm correct on the number of floors. So, this actually is a very difficult part in the original Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team and Blue Rescue Team, because of the fact, as I've been saying, you're going to lose access to Pokemon Square for a while. It also makes it so there's not really much you could do in terms of, like, collecting items. This was fixed in... Well, this is improved in Rescue Team DX because of the fact that we have the Illusory Grotto. There he is, Xatu. Tickle. Not gonna lie, I thought that said tackle. You were just shaking your head back and forth. He was trying hard. Awaken! Wait, it's because you're a Zatsu, my man. Stop. The unthinkable. World's destruction? Uh-oh. I mean, yeah, he said Zazu said the world was gonna be destroyed. Nope. No idea. Why is everyone staring at me? Ninetales led. Wait, what? If I remember correctly, talking to Wishcash. Yeah. I believe it's talking to Wishcash and saying, yes, you want to hear the legend. Locks you in. You will be stuck here for a couple dungeons. 1, 2. I'm just double checking something here. So yeah, it's like 3 or 4 dungeons. A human? A Gardevoir took the curse. Oh shit. Coincidence? I didn't realize how much I burnt through Hornberries when fighting Zapdos. So it's all my fault. It's not just you doubting us. We doubt ourselves. Let's stream again. And yep, that Pokemon in the background. Yep, that's Silhouette. Well, us as players know who this is. That is a Gardevoir. I remember correctly, because of the way that Gardevoir is treated in the story, I don't believe it's actually possible to recruit any of the Gardevoir line. So you can't recruit Ralts, Kirlia, or Gardevoir. I could be wrong there. We just heard this, so I'm just kind of breeze past this. So, yeah, that kind of locks in the fact that we might be that human. Where... Where is everyone? Who's... Oh, fuck. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, just casually suggest let's murder. Fuck you. We don't know. I mean, we did just see Gardevoir in our dreams. You know, a lot of people have that. There's the bad Gardevoir jokes for the day. We'll not go any further into the internet's obsession with Gardevoirs. Really quick to jump to murder. Yeah, I think we should run. Yeah. About that. Oh, shit. Bring it! I think I can take them down. Huh? Got our goal. So with that, welcome to the Fugitive Arc. We don't really have a choice. We're all set to go. So yeah, during the Fugitive Arc, this is why I've been prioritizing upgrading PK and Shade, because of the fact we're only going to have the 2. I don't believe you can recruit anyone during this. You are entirely on your own. Lord Diglett! The post will always arrive on time. Yeah, everything is just in pure chaos. They're already catching up to us. So welcome to the 14th floor dungeon, Lapis Cave. So we do actually have something in Lapis Cave. I don't believe it's active yet. Yeah, so it won't be no jobs I have will be active during the Fugitive Arc. For right now, I am better off just running. Because I can't recruit anyone. Because we can't recruit anyone, and every battle will just be attacks on our HP. And our power points. As per usual, if I see useful items, of course, I'm going to pick them up. But the main goal is the stairs. Also, you may notice now that when we enter tunnels, we get a form of tunnel vision. This is something that Rescue Team DX does very well, and that is introducing new concepts. This was how the original Mystery Dungeon played all the time. We already know what an escape orb is, because I did get one from a job earlier. And it's 8:30. So before we continue, actually, I'm going to take a quick second. I'm going to get the dogs out. I will be right back. Okay, there we go. Let's see what we got. Oh, that could have been bad. I like to say this is a 14-floor dungeon. But yeah, as I was talking about earlier, though, this game does a much better job of slowly introducing the concepts of Mystery Dungeon, and, like, the standard mechanics. Like I said right here, they introduced the Fog of War and the tunnels here during the Fugitive arc, as opposed to it just being a thing in the original. Ooh, TM. Dragon Tail, nice. A new form of throwing item. If you only use using press A to attack, it doesn't work if the if you know the enemy's there in the fog. The press A to attack will not work unless the Pokemon can see it. So, get into the habit of using the attacks yourself. If you go down during any mission, like any dungeon in the Fugitive arc, you will wake up outside of the dungeon and just have to go through it again. The more painful thing is the fact that I don't think we can use gummies, because of the fact, to use gummies, you need to go to the rescue camps. My inventory is maxed out. So, unless the item is good, I don't plan on taking it. Ooh. What the fuck is that? Oh, yeah, I'm definitely taking that. Because this essentially is a free link. Because normally you would only be able to link or unlink moves by going to Gulpin, but this lets you do it in the dungeons. Not the most useful thing in the world, but it is useful during the Fugitive arc. As during the Fugitive arc, that is the only way you can unlink abilities. I know I haven't done a lot with move linking yet. It's mostly just because of the fact I don't have a lot of stuff that I would link. That will change, especially in post-game, because there's an ability I'm going to get and put on myself. It's just right now we haven't really got a lot of buff moves. We're going to keep grouped together right now. Is binding me from beyond the grave! I don't need it. You know, when I get out, next time I get access to, a statue, I'm definitely gonna, like, pretty much stash all of my, Stass Effect berries. Because I don't need this many. I'm carrying way more than I need, and I've got plenty in storage. What's up, dog? Get going to quick attack. Especially because tackle has so many more points to use. I have said though, I would like a new mystery dungeon game just because of the fact we've got so many more Pokemon now. Because I believe the last mystery dungeon game we got only went up to, I'd like to say, X and Y. Like, we don't have one for Sun and Moon, we don't have one for Scarlet and Violet, and we don't have one for Sword and Shield. I mean, granted, I would first really like an Explorers remake. But I don't I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. Let's see here. Ooh, Aura Veil. I get to talk about that now. Aura Veil is a interesting ability. If you could pair it with a weather control ability to make it hail, it's really good because it provides it's essentially a reflect and light screen all in one. The only thing is, to use it, it needs to be hailing. Oh shit. Fuck it, we ball. You're a water type, you'll be fine. Oh. There's something else here. I'm gonna keep the blast seed, and I'm gonna keep the rust, just because of the fact we're gonna be dealing with a lot of burn in this next area. I'm gonna grab 2 more, just because there is a boss here. Okay, so there are 2 paths available to us, the Rock Path and Mount Blaze. Rock Path is just a grind spot, so if you need items and everything, run the Rock Path, but if you're good, just run Mount Blaze. I thought you could access the Illusory Grotto. I think I'm wrong. I think you only you have, like, those side areas you need, to grind and everything. I believe they were added in this version. I do not remember if they were in the original. Either way, they are still nice because they're at least a source of items and everything outside of these main dungeons. So was I wrong about the, you know what? I think I was wrong about the, fog in, certain dungeons. I mean, in the dungeons. I think it's only in certain caves. So, like, for example, Mount Blaze here, it doesn't make sense to have the, tunnels be black because of the fact there's fucking lava everywhere. Talking about lava, the only ways you can walk over lava panels are you have to either be a fire type, or if I remember correctly, a flying type. Because flying types are able to fly over almost every environmental hazard. You have Earthquake. You die immediately. Earthquake is quite possibly the most dangerous move an enemy could have. Because of the fact that it hits the entire room. Ooh, shit! should have brought the bank orb with me just so I can, if I get to have too much money, I'd like to be able to bank it. Especially because of the fact this is another dungeon with a boss at the end. Okay, so Kecleon... Okay, so these Kecleon shops are even more important than ever, just because of the fact... Well... You can't access the shop normally. But, this one doesn't have anything of interest to me. And while I could sell the gold ribbon... No, actually, no, it doesn't matter. I was gonna say it's like Dark Souls having hard souls versus soft souls, but it's not! Because in Dark Souls, if you die and go back to a bonfire, you keep all your items. But in this, I lose everything. So no matter what, I'm screwed if I die. Ah, yes. The sunny weather effect. So now all water type moves are weaker and fire type moves are stronger. There is an alt version of this. So this is Sunny Day, but there's an alt one which is just it's just harsh sunlight. If I remember correctly, it can just straight up make water type moves not work. But only one Pokemon can cause that effect, and it's only in I believe it's Mega Evolution. And that one is, well, put bluntly, ground on. I didn't realize I left that on. Floor 6. Nope. I forgot how many link boxes you get during during these dungeons. I think it's oh, that sucks. 'Cause yeah, I don't have any way to get to that because, as I said, you need to have yeah, you need to be a fire type or flying type. So yeah, bye. Looks like all my prep work, though, is paying off. We are just breezing through this. Oh, that's not even a good TM. After we're done the Fugitive arc, I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time. I'm gonna play until the next story beat goes in, you know, where it's like, we need to go here to do this. And just call it there. Just so I'm able to do the same thing I did this time, where I'm just able to grind. I meant to... Okay, because having a burn is really bad, because I forget if it just does it in this game, but at least in mainline, burns can lower your attack. Burn is honestly one of the nastiest status effects you can have in Pokemon, because of the fact most status effects, to my knowledge, in Pokemon do a double duty. So like they'll affect a core stat as well as having a negative effect on the Pokemon. Except maybe poison. I don't think poison affects any stats. It just really fucking sucks. Because, poison, I believe, can deal the most damage out of any of the status effects. Especially because it has alternate versions, like, being badly poisoned. But, burn will cut your attack, and paralysis will cut your speed. Sleep, of course, doesn't do anything except, you know, you're just completely unable to act. Same with, freeze, but I'm gonna be honest. The issue is, freeze is just really inconsistent. Because sleep, if I remember correctly, you can kind of predict how long sleep is going to last because of the fact it either lasts a set number of turns or until, I believe, the Pokemon gets attacked. But, Ice just always seems to last, like, a turn. If I remember correctly, I think Torkoal is a physical tank, so it's better for me to be using Shadow Ball. Well, in general, it's better for me to be using Shadow Ball just because of the fact it deals so much damage.